Alright. Well, hey, welcome everybody. So I've been chatting a little bit on Twitter, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, about recordings, about YouTube, that sort of thing. So I found out that I was under the impression that YouTube has rights to most music. So I figured, okay, so if I record everything locally, I'll be able to then upload everything to YouTube. We have no muting issues. Fantastic. The second video I uploaded got muted for copyright issues with the Koch brothers, something like that. So, hey, all's fair in copyright issues and war. So, yeah, so it goes. I just spent like the last hour or so kind of playing around with audio and poking it and tweaking it and playing with things called repeaters. And I think I have it set up right now. I'm just checking it up on it right now. I think I have it set up right now where I'm actually going to be able to play music live. You guys can hear me just fine, all that kind of stuff. Play music live, but then record the audio such that you only get the microphone, and if I have comms going, you get comms. So for the live people, they get to hear music. For the recordings, you don't have music, but I think that's okay, since I think for the most part, the people that are watching recordings probably are skipping through looking for fights. So, no music during the fight, I think that's okay. So, we'll see how well this works. So I'm recording the audio right now in addition to recording the video with the audio. So I'll have two audio things I'll need to cut up locally. So hopefully that works out. I don't think that's going to be too much of a burden on me to cut up and put together. Just taking audio out, putting one line of audio out, taking one line of audio out and putting one line of audio in isn't that big of a deal. It's more just lining things up properly. I might have to do kind of like a countdown thing, like 3, 2, 1, go, something like that with the stream, so it's easier to cut up properly. But hey. I have it down to a system where it's not that many button clicks, and as long as the editing part of the video of taking the audio out and putting it back in doesn't take too much time, I'm happy. It shouldn't take too much time. So I think we're set. So with all that out of the way, let's do some PvP stuff. And blow my nose. The one lovely thing about this audio recording is that I can mute it for the live stream, but I can't. Currently, I don't have it set up where I can mute it for the actual audio recording, so people are going to hear fun things. Thekla. So the issue is I'm recording locally with OBS. Now, if I was to record locally with a separate piece of software that's designed for that sort of thing, like DxTory, DxTory can have multiple audio lines that it splits out to, multiple audio outputs or inputs, whatever, however you want to call it. So the video file will have multiple audio, what's the term for it? Multiple lines of audio. So like you can have your microphone, you can have your PC sound. If you have virtual audio cable, then you can have different lines depending on how you have set your virtual audio cable set up. So the problem is OBS doesn't do that. It just records your default audio device, your default audio output. So you can't split it. You can split things from it, but it won't get recorded, nor will it be played for the live stream. Channels. I think that's right. We'll play. So, but anyway, I think I've got it done the way it's going to work easily, easier than most things. It's the only thing I've really come up with that should work. So, there we go. All right. Well, Eve. Let's do Eve stuff. So I've been doing a lot of Frigate stuff lately. I think I'm going to continue on this trend. We've been doing a fair bit of the Slicer, a fair bit of the Firetail, and a little bit of Comet with the Railgun Comet. That was a lot of fun. I kind of want to do some Caldari. I'm not really sure what I would do with Caldari. It'd probably be very similar to how I fly the Firetail. So when I think Caldari, I think the Hookbill, as far as T1 frigates go. I suppose I could do a Garmer, which I think I'm going to have a little bit of issue with getting fights. What else? What else really is there? Just pretty much the Hookbill is like the T1 frigate that can get into plexes. So I think we're going to jump into a Firetail while I mull things over, and then kind of think about it while we're roaming. What I want to do next. Let's make sure I have enough ammo. Good to go. All right. Let's pop a drop. No penalties. Must be my Christmas. Must be my birthmas. Let's do this. Double Web TD AR Hookbill. Was that on the Serenity team? It's a very brave fitting. It sounds like something you'd try to use against a T3 Desi. Full of worms. Oh, fantastic. You know, flying around in a Firetail, which has no ability to fight a worm. Thank you for filling me with confidence going out into my room, Rambo. I almost wish you didn't say anything. Alright, well, hopefully we don't bump into as many on our end. Oh, for Fact War, Double Web TD AR. Honestly, it has a lot of control. It has a huge amount of control where it can actually do a 2v1 quite effectively. The problem that the Hookbill is going to run to, kind of similar to the Firetail, is that there are a lot of drone boats in Fact War. Serenity had stuff like Cap Recharge, No Tank Scimitar, and Whole Tanked Widows. It really does come off that they don't understand logistics. No Tank Simi. What? No, Rambo, it really doesn't help telling me that you've lost 2 ships to the worms. It really doesn't. Double Web Buffer, Rocket Kestrel. You only have, I believe, 2 lows on a Kestrel, so the buffer would just be an armor buffer, unless you don't want tackle. Yeah, when you're looking at tournament fit T3s, they tend to have active tanks, and they tend to have passive buffers that you can online and offline. Like, you see that quite often with, say, Guardians and Oneros, where they'll have like a 1600 plate that's offline, or they'll initially start out online, and if they don't get primary, they'll offline it in online reps and do shenanigans like that. It's amazing, but it's actually pretty standard. Yeah, I noticed that as well with the Widows, Thekla, when Darwin told me to go look at them. They're using Tech 2 MWDs. If I remember correctly, the Tech 2 MWD has higher activation costs, but lower cap penalty. So if you didn't intend to run your MWD as much, I think it's better. Let me actually look that up and figure that one out, though. So if I look at the MWD, and then I compare it to a prototype, let's go to Variations, and use the Compare tool. And can I remove these guys? Yes. And if I look at the penalty versus the activation cost, yeah. So if you didn't intend to MWD much, then a Tech 2 MWD is slightly better. But if you're going to be MWDing, if you're going to be running your prop quite a bit, then the T1, the meta MWD is better. That's why, also due to fitting, most people go with a meta MWD. Well, what were their low slots on the Hyperions, Thekla? Was it a trip rep? Mixing up your guns is no big deal. And my heavy cap booster plus a medium cap booster works really well for dual rep. You don't need 2 heavy cap boosters for dual rep at all, whatsoever. Is that cat pumping? Yeah, what the hell? It thinks the ear is a nipple. Yeah, no, that's fine, Thekla. A heavy cap booster and a medium cap booster is great for dual rep. It frees up a lot of fitting. But that should also mean that... I wonder what their power grid looks like with that. I wonder if they had spare power grid. Because I recall doing... Actually, that sounds about right, having to downgrade a couple of neutrons for ions to fit on for MWD plus MJD plus 2 reps. That sounds about right. Rambo, I believe you're correct. The propulsion modules, plus I think armor plates and shield extenders are on the tier side chopping block. I vaguely recall the others, but I think the prop mods are definitely on that list. Tiltria, I'm not sure if it's a cold. It probably is a cold. Yes, it is getting better. Yeah, honestly, the whole tier side thing, prop mods should be very easy for CCP. Unless they decide to split it into fitting and then cap you, something like that. And pretty much nerf the current meta module. Because really, you only have 1 or 2 meta variants of propulsion mods as it stands right now. Yeah, I believe that's about right. You have like meta 0, and then you have meta 1, then you have like usually like 2 and 4, or 3 and 4, and then you have Tech 2. Only 2 variants. Plates and extenders should be a lot more interesting, especially if they. My big thing with like the whole armor buffer modules in the form of plates and extenders, I'd like to see used for small extenders, and I'd like to see more of a use for 50mm and 100mm plates. You do occasionally see 50 and 100mm plates for tournament stuff, but it's exceedingly rare. Yeah, Thekla, I mean, pretty much you have like the best of both worlds with fitting and cap use on the meta variant. So I'm curious how they're going to do that. Could be kind of scary. Right, that's absolutely correct, Rambo. And there's also no battleship variant for extenders. Essentially, you're using a cruiser-sized module for extending your tank on battleship shield tanks. For buffer, a lot of battleships actually forego extenders. If you're looking at block level PP stuff, they go for hardeners, just because the extenders don't do much. Be nice if they just bumped everything up. Small, medium, large. And actually had like an XL for like battleships, something like that. Two comments. Two comments. Yeah, I saw that, Rots. I think so far only one's been muted. We're working on that, though. I think we've got a solution for the future that should satisfy everyone. Thekla, we used 100mm plates on, I believe, the carries in tournament play. You do occasionally see it. It's exceedingly rare, though, for there ever to be a reason for it. All right, I have a question for you, tea drinkers out there. When you use your honey with tea, do you just have to stir vigorously for a bit? Does less honey actually dissolve into water? Because I've been having a lot more difficulty dissolving honey into water. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Like I don't know if I have to like stir for a while to just get the good suspension going, or actually get to dissolve. I don't know. Thekla, try doing that with the oversized AB. Just stir it for a while. So I stirred it for like a solid 10 seconds and it still had some in the bottom. Probably really bad at stirring though. I'll put that on my list of failings. Okay, looks like we have a gang coming in. I guess from this V gate. Yeah. Or not. Nope, okay. It's been a while since I've seen Pi. So I just did there. I honestly don't know if it shows up in non-fac war, but sometimes I forget that I leave fac war space, so I just turn my faction warfare filter back on to see whether or not I'm in fac war space. It'd probably be very smart of me just to check if this icon is up here when I'm in non-fac war space. It probably isn't. Well, I guess this is what I get for going into fac war this late in the day. Very quiet. Yeah, Thekla, I remember having a reason to fit like I think a 100mm plate. It's either a 50 or 100mm plate with 10mm AB. I think you get slightly more HP if you, instead of fitting rigs, you do like armor rigs or something like that. If you use like a 100mm plate. I don't know what it was, Thekla. I have no idea on the low slots. It's been a while. Honestly, what I'm looking forward to with future tournament play is actually not flying with oversized props on the frigates. It's actually doing WD stuff. That excites me greatly. The Tendermen thing, it's definitely a gimmick. It can work very well. In some ships, it almost seems like a necessity. But I'm very excited whenever I see MWD play, ships flying with MWDs on, say, assault ships, EAS, or on interceptors. And we didn't have much of that during our the Wehertz Neo 2 experience. We didn't have many of those ships. We had some assault ships, but they didn't. Well, they did play quite a bit of role, but it's not what we. It's practiced significantly. Well, it's very unlikely that any of these guys are at a Plex. Oh, Ishkar's a mean. Okay, I'll try that. So, even though the Ishkar has drones, it doesn't have a drone damage bonus. So it's kind of like the majority of its DPS tends to be into turrets. So TD Firetail can work. What I'm more worried about is if this guy has a friend in there with him, like a combat recon, that I can't see on my scanner. So he's AB fit. He's burning away that entire time. Which is a little bit frustrating. He looks like he's plated with Trimarks, or at least with armor rigs, with passive armor rigs. He's incredibly slow. unexpectedly slow. He has Blaster Fit, though. I'll start hitting the warrior once it goes out of MWD mode, which it just did. Oh, I didn't realize I had my prop off. That's a huge problem. That could kill me. Been toying around in my breakfast here. Yeah, I need a burnout. Yeah, I forgot to turn my prop off. Wow, that nearly killed me. I was wondering why he was keeping up with me. That was really bad. That was really bad. I want to go right back in there, but then again, I need to wait on my AR to reload. Maybe I don't need to wait, but yuck. Yeah, let's freaking get to station here and get everything reloaded. How's it going, Slowpoke? Alright, let's reload, get the pace loaded in station. We might go for round 2 or just look for something else to shoot. I did see that there was a comet on scan. Might go for that. If this guy won't fight us again. Pretty sure I can take that guy with the drones on me. Just got really infatuated with trying to kill the drones, in addition, then killed the Incursus. Which is the wrong way to go about it. Alright, let's see if we can get the rematch. Right on, Fat Kids. See, there's the comment that I guess the Ishkur went for repairs or something. I don't know. Maybe get more drones. Probably get more drones. The comment's probably Kuop, now that I think about it. Or not. Alright, if he's a railgun AB, it's gonna be painful. If he's blaster fit, that should be fine. He's blasters. Oh, he's a Mommet. Warp, 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 warp. Okay. I noticed that he was keeping up with me, and I was like, wait a second, you're not supposed to do that unless you're a Mommet. And lo and behold, I was not scrammed. Good fight. It was pretty close though. If I had a little bit more range on him, I might have been, if on the start, a little bit more range on him, I might have been able to win that. But that fit kind of counters what I'm doing. Well, let's get wrapped up again. Yeah, a Mommet is a man-fit comet. Mommet. It means that the guy has lots of gank and double web. So perfect application. Really good damage output. And the Comet itself has a very good hull tank, so you don't have to devote much to tank. But still have a good buffer. Two really good fights. Glad I recognized that I could get out of that fight. The Daredevil doesn't really need to do that anymore. What you used to see quite often with the Daredevil was a MWD MSE web fit. It only had 3 mids, and you foregoed your scrambler, but you had the 90% web. It worked out fairly well. These days with hull tanking rigs, typically people go with hull tanking rigs to damage control, 1 to 2 mag stabs. I forgot what fits. I think 1 mag stab of damage control and an SAR, something like that. And then MWD scram web. But you can actually fit the scram, and because you have 90% web, that's better than even 3 webs stacked on top of each other. Yeah, DD as in Daredevil. Forgot to reload my AR, we'll do that in this system. Yeah, I'm honestly fairly surprised that I did so well against the Mommet. I think Mommets tend to go MWD. I used to fit my Mommet with MWD, so I wonder why that guy was going AB. It's fairly curious to me. So he's defensive plexing and a crucifier. Don't even know if I even really care. He's going to be able to TD me. I can't hit him with Tremor if he's MWDing around, so it's just not really something I want to go for. I'm just going to pass that one up. I've seen it, yeah, Woobly. I saw it back in the day when it was an AoE effect and with the Ragnarok. Ragnarok used to shoot like a whole bunch of missiles through a Cyno, and they'd go through the Cyno and blow up everything on the grid. It's like the greatest thing ever. Nowadays it's just like a hazy cloud appears and suddenly a whole bunch of, projectiles go through and kill that person. Really cheesy. Oh, there's the worms we're talking about. Binder's talking about. Yeah, we're gonna move on through Amamaki. That's true, Rambo. If you're just gonna be camping a Plex Warp in, an AB is actually a fantastic choice. I agree. Whereas when you're roaming, I think MWD is a stronger bet. Hey, Melix, how's it going, man? Welcome to the cast. Okay. So this system tends to scare me a fair bit. The periphery guys that live here tend to be fairly active. So it can be really hard to get a good 1v1 in here that doesn't involve game links or backup. They're very good at communicating that there's a target doing stuff in system and that they want to kill it. Team up with SQ. What is SQ, G-Money? Oh, hey, I'm sure a fair number of you guys read Reddit. Has anyone seen that Armageddon PP video that came out today? I saw it on Reddit, and it piqued my curiosity. Is that worth watching? Oh, Squeebles is doing stuff. Okay. Cool. It's awesome. I'll speak of the devil. Out of curiosity, where was the guy flying? Was he in low sec? Was he in null sec? Which area of space was he in more? I'm guessing he was going through wormholes and into nullsec, from what I was hearing about the content that he was getting. And maybe with a little spattering of low-sec stuff. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I think he's part of the community that bases out of Thera, so he gets lots of access into different parts of nullsec. So, I could see that working for him. Very frustrating that you can't get your camera down. You have that dead zone for scanning. Yeah, I heard that he's using a whole bunch of warp speed rigs, which is about the only way to stay sane in any battleship that doesn't have a speed bonus. But when you do that, you don't have much of a tank. You probably have battlecruiser level tank if you have Trimarchs on the battlecruiser. Probably around 60k HP, 60 to 80k. I'm guessing he's using an AR, probably missiles with 2 newts, maybe long point, MDD, MJD, cap booster, something like that. A couple DDAs. Maybe he went without an MJD as well. Typically you go with MJD or MJD with 4 mids on a battleship, especially if you're going to be using newts on them or something like that. That's painful. I'm just going to move through. Hams? She's using hams? I mean, I know that ship doesn't get a bonus to weapon damage. Well, it definitely helps his application issues. I really wonder what would be more effective DPS-wise. Rapid heavy missile launchers or ham? I'm guessing rapid heavies. I'm guessing those rapid heavies if you're going to do anything like that. Yeah, rapid heavies, okay. Oh, you got a lost mail for him. Yeah, prop, cap booster, point, web, that makes sense. 2 newts, rapid heavies. He was nano... Wait, he had no... Whoa, he had no... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. So was he linked then? Or was he solo? Was he linked or was he solo? Because he has no plates on that thing. He should be, like, dying very quickly in that fit. Okay, he has an Ansel Repper, damage control, a single energized adaptive, and he's tanking 50k HP? What did he die to there? That doesn't seem right. It could be right. Yeah, that could work. Huh. It's just a frightening lack of tank on that fitting. Yeah, that might just be like the rough HP you get out of that ship. I'm not sure. So that's not fully fit. Okay. Okay, well, okay. When I'm saying solo, I mean without links. To a lot of people, solo means a single player. It can be with multiple accounts. To me, solo means a single character, single player, single character. Yeah, Woobly, I'm not gonna be too far away from you. Not too far behind you, man. No links? Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. It sounds really awesome. Like, who would have thought to fit a nano like that with no buffer whatsoever on a battleship? That's kind of bonkers. Demeter, I want a dual box in FanFest. I want to sit in Lastel's lap, and he or I would take the keyboard, and then the other person would take the mouse, and I want a dual box like that. Two people, one character. It didn't happen though. I wanted it to fucking happen, but it did not happen. He was fairly busy with stuff and things. Maybe it'll happen during Vegas. We'll see. I bet he was mega tired on Monday. I think he got all of his uh, media e stuff done Friday, Saturday, mostly Saturday, I think, something like that. Yeah. Oh geez, so it's Sunday, Monday then. Gotcha. Neat. Just a moment, guys. Hmm. Oh, I went with focus mediums, okay. Alright, so what is the range on that? Out of curiosity. Three. Let me swap these here so you guys can see this. No, you don't lose much. That's so close, though. Is it Lost Mill? So I had a tracking enhancer instead of the second energized adaptive. That's kind of neat. I like that. That's cool. We'll go with that. I don't like having the no 800 plate on the Omen Navy issue. Call me crazy. But that is my deal. How do you... Quick bar... you just drag it on, right? Yeah, okay, sweet. And what does the drum band that thing? It's 50, 50, okay. That's not cheap at all. See now. Guess we're going double locust. Yay! Is that everything? I think it's everything. No, it's not a stupid question at all, fat kids. So, I very similar to the slicer. I hate having no tank on my fitting. So there's quite a few slicer pilots out there that forego damage control, and they just have a SAR, a small ancillary rep on, excuse me, on their fit. I think that's absurd. It's crazy. So kind of similar to that, I do the same thing with an Omen. I think having no plate on an Omen is crazy. You're going to get like one cruiser out there that projects well, or one battle cruiser, or one battleship that projects well, and it's going to volley you in a couple of hits. So the way I look at the Omens is very similar. So even though I'm slower, I actually have a little bit of survivability in case I get caught. I actually may be able to stand up to a couple of shots and get some AAR cycles on. So that's the idea of it. It is, Thekla. See, your problem, Thekla, is that you just weren't hype enough for FanFest. You're just not hype enough of an individual. You need to just give in to the hype, Thekla. I mean, I fucking lost my shit at that Worlds Collide tournament. That was really cool to see that in person. That run in person. Like, I'm kind of afraid if you're going to have a similar event going on in Vegas. I think it was really cool. That's something that excites me greatly these days since I've tried out the whole tournament scene and understand what goes into it. So my range with Scorch is 44 plus 6. With Imp Navy, it should be around 50. Yeah. So I'm essentially rocking heavy gun level range. Heavy pulse laser level range, which is pretty cool. I don't like the tracking on this thing, and my drop pill is going to drop in 5 minutes pretty much by the time I get over the CO4, so that'll suck. Yeah, you probably been looking at me funny if you were next to me during the Worlds Collide, man. I was yelling, screaming, I was pumping my arms. I thought it was really cool. What was also really cool about that is CCP's guard was there for a couple of the matches, and we're just talking to each other and and just going over. It's like, oh my gosh, is that happening? Is he really whole tanked? Oh man, do you expect those to be whole tanked? It's like we're having a little bit of back and forth, and he's legitimately interested in it. It was really cool to see. It's something that surprised me about a fair number of devs when I actually see them as pumped, perhaps as I am, about the gameplay. Really cool stuff to see. So I haven't flown this kind of ship in a very long time. So this is an Omen Navy issue. It's regarded in EVE as one of the best anti-support cruisers in the game. The reason for that, it's very similar to the Slicer. It has a huge range bonus on it, 10% optimal range bonus. Very, very good range bonus to it. So pulse lasers with Scorch hit out very far. I have a TE on here and 2 Tech 2 Locusts, and with that I hit out to about 44 km with focus medium pulse lasers, which is pretty freaking amazing. Pretty much the only thing I'm really scared of in this ship is Seeples and like wolves and stuff, things with really high EM resist. Now I am not pumping out the deeps, as you saw from those damage numbers of Scorch. It's only about 250 DPS with 2 heat sinks, but the thing is, it applies incredibly well. It applies incredibly well, especially if frigates are trying to run you down. I mean, that level of damage output is kind of similar to what you were seeing out of the that beam slicer yesterday, and those melting frigates. This is pretty much the same level of damage output. Yeah. Probably of all the people at CCP, Fozzie and I are fairly similar about that sort of thing. Like we could talk about mechanics for a very long time. We're very interested in that kind of thing. Whereas you get a fair number of other devs, like when they go to the bar, they just want to. They don't necessarily want to top shop. Okay, so do I prefer the Omen Navy issue or the Augur Navy issue? They do different things. They can actually accomplish... They can kind of do the same thing. The Augur Navy issue is actually fairly quick. It's about as fast as, I believe, a Rupture, with way more HP. And it has 2 utility highs. It's really cool ship. But they accomplish different things because the Augur just doesn't have the range of the Omen. So Augur is more of a brawler, whereas the Omen's more of a finesse ship. Do I prefer one over the other? I like the Augur just because it's kind of rare to see, and I tend to fly it like an Omen Navy issue, so people don't expect me to fly it the way I do, which is very fun. But for what the ships do, I would prefer the Omen Navy issue just because it's pretty much better for the anti-support gig. Holy menus, how's it going, Calisas? This is your first time seeing EVE Online? Am I going for kills? Yeah, I'm actually running around, going system to system to meet up with a friend of mine. We're going to be looking for some PvP. Osprey Navy issue or Caracal Navy issue? I would say the Osprey Navy issue. Gets a little bit of tank to it. The Osprey Navy issue kind of puts the Caracal Navy issue out of business as far as I'm concerned. If I remember correctly, the Caracal Navy issue gets an application bonus. And I believe a damage bonus, no, a projection bonus, something like that. Let's see here. Caracal Navy. It's like the Drake, right? No, rate of fire and explosion. Yeah, rate of fire and explosion radius. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Because it gets rate of fire and it has 6 launchers, that's actually pretty good. And it applies really well. The thing is that application bonus doesn't apply to light missiles. That's kind of crappy. Your most common fit for a Caracal Navy issue would be rapid lights, and half the bonuses don't work for it. Which blows. But you didn't really get to play it? Okay. Well, Calisas, they have upped the trial duration to 30 days if you want to try it again. It's almost double the amount of time you probably had for your own trial. It gives you a lot more time to kind of putt around and see what the game's about. But yeah, this game tends to be a lot of windows. I mean, you take the windows out, it's a very different look to the game, very different feel to the game. But when you're actually playing it, there's a lot of stuff going on that you, once you get used to it, you more or less need. So kind of a rundown what's going on. I have a window here that shows my automated helpers in the form of attack drones. A window here called the overview, which pretty much shows what's going on in system around me, some landmarks in the system, and if things are immediately adjacent to my ship, they might populate in here. This window here, it gives me interaction options with different objects in space. This window here is a cat GIF. There's cat in there. In front of that is something called a D-scanner, which tells me what's kind of an area around my ship in more detail than typically what you get over the overview. At better range, that is. Then you have a chat channel up here. Okay. Let's see if we're jumping through here. Not really sure what C4 is going for. See, I'm only going to be going 2.2k per second with this this fitting, instead of, say, the 2.5 you get out of Nano. It is fairly slow for a cruiser, but I'm fairly comfortable with those low speeds. Fricks will definitely run me down, but with a little bit of overheat, I should be able to kill one or two of them on the approach. Do I have a good Solar Navy AUG fit? Probably. I haven't flown in a long time, I can't really vet it. Oh, this son of a bitch wants comms. Okay, fine, whatever.
Connected. You were moved.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
You hear me? Mic check.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good.
There's an Omen on scan toward the Quorum Gate in Aga now. And apparently 2 VNIs in Wola.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Either or, really. I don't think, if assuming they're shield, they wouldn't be a problem, the 2 VNIs, so say go there.
Small frigate gang landing on the Outer Gate, Cormoran, Volition Cope.
On the what gate from Quorum?
The Outer Gate and Cormoran.
Alright, I'll double back that way.
They're not flashy or anything. I can pull them off to a Plex or something, though.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll keep relaying stuff into fleet chat.
I see that in fleet chat. Let's just head over to Hola.
Cool. Nothing going on in Amamok. There's only a dozen people in here.
Yeah, I just saw like a worm and something else doing stuff in Amma earlier. So how are the last 2 days over Dyson?
They were really good, actually. It was a much more low-key affair, which is what we needed, so we cornered a few people over meals and got all the questions that we'd been saving sort of out of our brains. And it's nice, though. It's a nice way to wind down.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got out of Laz. And once I'd actually purchased my tickets, like that's pretty much the time to be if you actually want to talk to developers and that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. People weren't as overwhelmed. It was nice. We were with them all the way up to the shuttle ride to the airport.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're good people. But it was nice. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was crucial, honestly. Because again, if everybody did it, then it'd be pretty boring. Hold on. Harbinger Navy issue in Quorum on the Aga Gate, neutral, along with a Retribution and a Rifter. Not all the same ticker, though.
I'm thinking let's go for that, was it Hurricane Harbinger? Harbinger camping the Hasek Gate?
Yeah, this Rifter is actually diving for me. Volition Colts.
He was doing the same thing for me, but he's not going to go for you, unless you're a suspect. Alright, well I'm going to try to get point on that Harbinger thing.
Alright, yeah, I'll do the same. Oh, they actually are going for it.
Are they engaged?
Yeah, they did, yeah. At least the Rifter did.
Huh. How's he holding
place bets? Wait, what Rifter?
There's nothing over on the telling you, by the way.
Daredevil now as well?
They locked me up, they were approaching me, they never pulled the trigger though.
Sure you don't want to place bets? Harbinger Navy aggressed?
I'm doubling back, I'll be there in a minute. So what's going on right now?
Also,
Calcis, I'm on. The other person you hear is a player I'm trying to
and
meet
the
up
gate
with.
guns are on the Harb, so we're safe for now, but the Harb might get on me here in a second.
Probably will. So I'm trying to pretty much bail him out, and I'm not going to get there in time.
Thankfully, he's on the other side of the gate. I'm good. Long
Okay.
point on the Harb.
All right.
He's still aggro.
Okay.
There for a minute, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna end embarrassingly."
Yep.
Did you see what happened? Well, no, you're streaming, right? The
Yes.
DT group. I jumped in and I opened that combo with you, and you said
Yep.
hello, and I was typing, and I thought I was reapproaching the gate with the Link Astarte, but it was their Battle Astarte. So they started shooting at me, and their whole fleet starts landing, and I even said, oh, wouldn't it be funny if this guy tackled me? But no, he's just doing links, and then sure fucking enough, I almost died.
Awesome.
Super tense.
Speaking of tense, how's that Harbinger? Still shooting at you?
Briefly. I'm in a reload, but
Oh,
Brock's just putting in some good work.
Okay, so he's still engaged though.
Yeah. Still engaged, still mid structure now.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Not worth coming back if you're not already. Oh, EOS landed? I think it's one of the DT dudes. Yeah, he's got me yellow box. This guy might be structure tanked, actually. No, never mind. Yeah, this EOS is into some shady shit.
Pointy
Got
is-
him pointed. Damage on.
Yep.
Fucking Roke? What? Who does this? Down to 10 charges. Oh man, I think I just let my AFB run wild. I'm in a reload just as a heads up. Fed Navy Ogres. Prox is gonna die. Sino up.
Fucking bridge.
I'm good.
I'm pulling away. Ashimu, problem.
Are you away?
I'm pulling off.
Well out of his web range.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized that EOS name.
I'm off.
Ah, man. Finally justifying the keeping of Titans in Secede. Poor Prox. Such a young soul.
I didn't actually see the Sino right next to the guy on the my overview. That was weird. I was like looking for the Sino. It's
Yeah,
like, wait, it's not next to the EOS. Where is this? What?
I kind of had the same thing happen, honestly. I just looked up and was like,
Oh, and you know what? I think what happened is I had my mouse hovering over the overview, so it just populated on the bottom or top instead of right next to the ship.
I
I
guess.
was sorting in distance, yeah. I think that's what was going on.
I've had a couple of weird things happen over the past like hour with stuff just not refreshing at the rate it should or showing up exactly where it should.
Yep.
Probably just me.
No, it's just downloading on demand fucking with you.
I kind of knew as soon as that guy, like, he's like, oh man, I'm less than 30% armored, time to deploy drones. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting it to be next to the EOS.
Yeah, I like that those Volt dudes were like, fuck it, we're going in.
You know, every other time I see a bunch of frigates locking me up on a gate like that, like it's a good coin flip whether or not they're just gonna take me on with sentries and just die miserably.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those weird sort of stream experiences you don't get elsewhere.
It has nothing to do with streaming. It has everything to do with from around low second with people that don't necessarily understand it.
I think it has.
There's a bonus from streaming. There's the bonus of that chance. Okay,
I'll believe
that. I believe that.
Takes it from like a D20 down to like a D10. If that's even a thing. Because a D10 is physically possible, right? I refuse to believe that they're just aggressing like that anywhere and everywhere. I believe it happens from time to time, but I think occasionally people look at it and they're like, wait, we can see ourselves. Now is our time! It's like fucking go hard to... I've done that to people before.
Oh, the frigates?
Not often, but... Yeah.
Well, if you get a little bit of Zao in you. There needs to be like a really hard liquor called Zao. Loco for Loki liquor or something like that. Like a really cheap...
Loco for...
Really cheap whiskey.
That would a cheap whiskey. How dare you? I'm not sure he appreciates the implication. I'm speaking on his behalf. I actually left my drones, so killboard is red.
No. Can you get over to Hola?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm docked up for Absent Quorum. Grabbing drones. I'm gonna run Warriors, which is probably not... No, Warriors are never the wrong decision. I'm headed to Hala.
Okay.
You get a bomber coming to you that was just on station with me. Probably means nothing, but...
There's some stuff on scan over here. Just killed a frigate. Another frigate came in. Looked like it was one of the locals. I have a Hurricane on scan. Just currently looking for things.
Yeah, I've had that guy on scan, that Kane.
It's Boss Junk?
Kind of popping in and out. I don't know. I've seen him, but I've never seen him in space.
Okay.
Or on any identifiable celestial, so... Did you scare the Vexers off or something?
No, they're at a safe spot, it looks like. Been trying to get a 5 degree on and failing miserably.
Fuck it, I couldn't even get something on 60 earlier. They all appear to be at a control tower. Well, okay, disregard that. They're running a blood site, and then Kane is at a boss. Nope. Disregard that again. They're all in the same site.
Yeah, they're at a mission.
Might have a probing ship here. Actually, let me check. If not, we could maybe sweet talk somebody into probing.
What I was doing right there is something called D-scanning. So, what every ship is equipped with is basically
to be honest,
a directional scanner.
I'm not sure where to go from here, because DT is going to be all up on our business.
So if you look at this green circle,
long as we stay here,
these rings are orbits around the sun in the system. They signify orbit paths of.
Station, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. Signify the orbit path of celestials, so
I do not
planet 8, planet 7, planet 6, etc. This green circle signifies the range of my directional scanner. What I can do is I can actually change the angle of my directional scanner and scan like pretty much slices of a pie, a spherical pie around my ship, and scan in that direction what's in space in that direction. It's kind of archaic, it's kind of difficult to do, but usually players are at objects in space, such as someone might be at this asteroid belt over here, or someone might be over at this planet over here. And these are warpable objects I can send my ship towards. Sometimes you'll run into players that aren't at these places. They'll be at a spot in space, kind of like almost in a random direction. That's where the directional scanner becomes really handy. The directional scanner is also fairly handy if you just want to know what's around your ship within that swath of space that you saw. A little bit. I trust you with this Omen Navy issue.
What's in your head?
Nothing.
Alright, I need you to abandon the Omen Navy issue at a safe spot.
Oh, Jesus.
Warp your pod over to the Cormona Gate at range. Pro tip, bookmark where the Omen is. Preferably toward the middle of the system.
What is... I like this plan.
Sorry. Just trust me. This is like trust falls. Just trust me.
Mother of God. Okay.
Let me know when your pod is in the same zip code as the Cormona Gate.
What is this? I don't even...
Trust me, sir. Trust me. I got you.
I wonder if this...
that one time that you fell down the stairs at the house and I almost jumped over to try and catch you.
Almost. It was hard to decide over the giggling coming out of your mouth.
Well, I was probably very intoxicated, but just know that I wanted to catch you there.
Oh, it's on grid. Boo.
That's not super ideal.
I don't give a shit. Alright, I'm gonna eject.
We have a history of things going smoothly in this case. Alright, warp to 100 of the...
I just warped to you. Should I have done that?
No. Well, it doesn't matter. Did you bookmark your Omen?
No, but there's bookmark there.
Oh, okay. Warp to the Hotel Gate at 30 as quickly as you can.
I'm off that 70. I'd have to warp back.
Trust me on this.
Okay.
Pod warp at the same speed as cruisers, yeah?
Yes. I wonder if that Tranus is... Are the crows burning at it? I don't even know.
No. Those are both my guys.
Oh, okay. I'm thoroughly excited and confused about this venture, but I'm in a pod and I'm outside my ship. My ship's right there. That makes me really happy. So,
Wait, where did you warp?
30 off the gate.
No, off the Otellan gate, friend.
Off the Italian gate. Oh. Okay, no problem. I got this. There's a new player in my chat right now. He's asking me what I'm doing like every freaking time I do something. I can now tell him that I ejected out of my ship. I'm in my escape capsule for no really good reason. And I think I'm
There's a great reason.
acting as bait, perhaps? So...
Alright, I'm 20 AU off. You should see a Harbinger there. Red in color.
Nope. It's just the
Really?
Siphon scan. Yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Can I go back in my omen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to find this
I hope it's still
Harbinger.
there.
I guess this guy bailed. I wonder how he knew. Oh, there's a Cerberus over here.
Nice.
Cerb warps Corm. He's neutral.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to Corm.
Alright, I'll join you momentarily.
So, for your YouTube videos, what percentage of them are getting muted for copyright violation?
So many.
Like, no sarcasm,
Too
like
many.
quite a few? Yeah.
Yeah, like quite a few. The weird thing, it's mostly the old music that I play.
Yeah.
Like blues, jazz stuff, and funk. For some reason, those all get hit really hard.
Okay.
Which,
So-
I mean,
when you're
Yeah.
doing that sort of thing, you're cutting up your video, right? You're actually, rendering it and stuff, cutting up, rendering
yeah.
it. Okay, I came up with a solution that can actually separate your music when you're streaming from the recording.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you do a separate audio file, a separate audio recording.
Is that an OBS setting?
No, it's not. It's something you have to do, like with virtual audio cable, and then something to record the audio. I got it down, like, if you did it without scripts, it would be a pain in the butt, but I found a way to script it, so you just hit a shortcut, it activates a bunch of audio repeaters, which then sorts out the audio into, the audio goes to your stream, which includes everything, or if you want, you can separate things, and then it has a separate channel that has just your microphone and then comms or however you want it. So I have it personally so they can hear you, and they can hear my microphone, but they can't hear the music.
That sounds like something I'm very much interested in.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll talk to you about it. But yeah, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt for me, just because I've never had to cut up my videos and stuff and put it in audio. But it's not that big of a deal just to put in audio and render it. It doesn't take much extra effort.
Gotcha.
By the way, your drones are still here on the Alga Gate in Cormonan.
Thank God.
I'm glad you hold drones in as high as regard as me. I mean, I would drop my firstborn child on out a several stories window to save my drones. Drones are very dear to me.
It depends on the drone. Some drones have personalities, and others are just like stormtroopers.
Don't they though? Don't they?
Yeah, we all know it.
I'd say a good 95% of them are the drooling retards, but
Yeah. Jesus. But right now, oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'm listening to non-copyrighted music, and then I just realized I'm not at all. But yeah, it definitely that's quite clever what you're talking about. Especially so, do you get two? You get two audio tracks then, one that's mute proof and the other one with
So,
music.
so the way I do it is I have OBS recording, so I get my overlay and everything.
Right.
And then I have currently Audacity recording that gets a line from virtual audio cable that I've used repeaters to pull in my microphone and then my output from TS and say Skype if I was to start up Skype. So then I have two audio files, one with the recording and then one that I made separately.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Two blackbirds just appeared. Just makes me think of an Iron and Wine song.
Okay, there's some ships on the scan. Oh, okay, we got our gang over at the small facility in Alga.
Oh.
Frigates with the Griffin.
Ooh.
Yeah, Calisas, if you understood the limitations of drones in this game, my little automated friends here, I think you'd understand. They are not intelligent little beings. Okay, looks like a couple of these guys are moving off. They're all... Well, some of them are on that side. I'll go for the ones on that side. They're linked. I'm gonna need you to bail me out here.
I am about to land on the Aga gate. Where do I need to go?
Warp to start, warp to start, warp to start. Okay, I'm hard tackled. And jammed.
How many are on grid?
Quite a few, plus Griffin. I got a Ishgar
Sorry?
on me to Griffin. I've got a Ishgar on me to Griffin right now. There's 5 on grid.
Okay. Just now actually getting through the gate. Still
Okay.
work to you, yeah?
Yeah. Just blap the Griffin. You should be able to kill everything here.
Yep.
I just got my lock back.
And we're fucking 30 AU, though.
Yep. Griffin bout down. Griffin down.
Nice. I'll get there in time to celebrate the victory with you. What do you need killed?
Frigates.
Nothing specific.
Nothing specific.
Alright. What'd you do? Like, cap out the fucking Ishkar?
Yeah.
Nice. Landing to uncork the champagne. Good fleet fight, good fleet fight. You still have armor. I feel like I've been lied to.
I have a weird fit for this ship. I have a plate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Plate plus AAR?
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds pretty sweet.
Raptor's bout down. Can you get
I'm
point on
not
Tristan?
interfering at this point. This is all you, buddy.
Okay. Sure.
I know my place.
It should be shooting frigates, but hey, okay, whatever, buddy.
Well, look, man. Beggars, choosers, something, something. Also, the two random court members that show up just in case. I asked one of them to tag along a little bit earlier to get me into low sec, and I never told them not to stay with us. So
everything here is friendly.
The
Thorax.
Yeah. He's almost in range for me. Yeah, he's pointed.
Okay, sweet. Good morning, Neg.
Damage is on the Rex.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit for me. He's 170 off. I'm burning.
No worries. He's turning to try and grab me.
Yeah, it was very fortunate for me for the Ishkur decided not to orbit my ship.
Oh, he's actually real fit. He's doing pretty good damage to me.
Oh dear. Okay.
I mean, not worrying, but he's shield tanked. I'm gonna go for his scram just for the death rattle.
Okay. Well, there goes.
You can have your frigates. Let me deal with the real ships.
Nice.
No, but for real, like, maybe work on your positioning in the fight next time. You weren't very useful there.
Oh man. There should be real-time narrators in tournament teams.
You think?
Like talking over the FCs. Yeah, I think that'd be hilarious. Like, don't have commentators, just have narrators for the teams, each team.
Alright, I've looted like 10 mil, so op success.
Very nice. I've looted nothing. Let me check to see if there's actually anything shiny.
Dock up and rep real quick.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hang out here and just loot up really quick.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Oh, you're fitting?
Yeah, I really am curious what you're rocking, but since we're doing the duo bit, I don't know if your people want to see what we're both flying.
Yeah, it's okay with me. Oh my goodness. This looks like an Elise Randolph edition Orthrus.
This is actually the one I flew with at least Randolph the New Lions turn. It's still alive because I never fly it.
Yeah.
And it got so close to dying earlier. That was some good footage, even though it was really, really, really terrible piloting on my part. Not even piloting, just horrible fucking situational awareness.
Yeah. It's funny, between this ship and the Slicer, I tend to fly it with a lot more tank than people normally do. Like, a lot of my Slicers is actually for the damage control. And my reasoning for it is because I'm a terrible player, and I'm going to get caught, so I want to have some tank. Same thing with this Omen. Like, I don't think a Nano would have saved me there, but the plate definitely did save me there.
Yeah, it's pretty smart, actually. That's kind of what I've looked into doing. Because I'm absolutely in the same place. Like, I can kite for a little bit, effectively, but eventually it's going to turn into a brawl. Assuming you're fighting frigates, which it's frigates online, so...
Oh hey, the Thorax we just killed is another streamer who just came back into the game.
He just what now?
So he's another streamer that just came back into the game.
I thought I recognized the name. I'm trying to remember where from. I remember having talked to this guy before.
So Callisis right now,
Yes,
I'm
fit.
looting the wrecks of the Fallen. I'm scooping up all their stuff. Their ships are gone for good from the game.
I like his
Permanent
reaction.
loss.
It's, haha, really? Okay, I kind of feel the same way. As you well know, this is not like a normal thing for me. Leave this to Bacchanalian and Elise. This makes me mildly too nervous.
Flying an Orthrus or just having bling?
Just blinging it out. Like, I'm one of those people that believes the margins are pretty narrow between a full bling fit and just a Tech 2 that's well piloted.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a fitting thing in this particular instance. I really wanted the medium newt for the reason that you fit the plate. So I could have done a small and gone Tech 2, but I was like, no, that's so worth it. Where to, Captain?
We'll probably head towards Egmar. It's loop around towards what do you call it, Hadazoko, and then head back to Sade and probably just call it a night. How much time do you have?
Pretty much as much time as you have. I don't work tomorrow, so whatever.
Okay.
Also didn't listen to your plan. I was too busy self-promoting. Where now? Where am I going?
Let's see here. Let me set dust. Unlock. Destination fleet.
Sure.
Hey, Zombie Slicer. I'm flying an Omen Navy issue. Ooh, just as I warped up, a comet landed. With the name 5-0, I'm assuming it's 5 victories, 0 loss.
Yeah. Yeah, it is true. It's probably like a soccer match that he's referring to.
It's less than halfway in progress. Hey, that's a dev. I've spotted him. Go get a new character. Nerd. Should I invite your coordinates? Can you, is it
No.
Vanya? No?
No.
No.
To invite them is to acknowledge their humanity.
They're just getting on the other side.
Let them have the scraps.
Bunch of Desies and stuff.
Okay.
If they don't jump soon, I'm gonna crash. I'm suspect.
Oh, here, let me do you a favor.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Are you suspect?
No. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Okay, they're not engaging.
But I will go suspect for this.
Dragoon
if
locked
they
me
go
up.
for
Yeah, they locked me up. But stand by. I need to dock up and get some
They're
pace.
jumping, or they're jumping, Brent?
Okay.
Yeah, they all jumped. As you do. I'm just gonna sit sunward and see if they realize their mistake. If you want to kite this way, I'll tank gate guns to
Yeah.
get these guys to chase us.
Honestly, though, if I saw an Orthrus on gate with me that close to me, I'd get like PTSD flashbacks and jump through myself.
This entire time, I can just hear Elise like smashing his mouse against the mouse pad, and I can hear CCP Rice like chuckling in the background. That's all I ever hear when I fly the Orthrus is me saying, "FC, I'm jammed."
I'm so sad we couldn't get that going. Dude, I was gonna jump into Laz's lap and we're gonna dual roam. Like, he's gonna have the keyboard, I was gonna get the mouse. And I
heard
hope
about that, and that sounds hilarious and just all the types of awkward that needs to happen.
it would have been amazing. Like, I'm hoping like there'd be a stream and then there'd be like Eve TV and they'd just be like pointing at our like combined crotches and our giggling faces.
Oh, you all have a special friendship. The type that's illegal in most states.
Yeah,
That would be absolutely hilarious, though.
it would. Alright, I'm heading to Golem.
Yeah, I kind of ran this route, the sort of backdoor pipe earlier.
Oh, was it empty?
Past Syracuse. No, it wasn't empty. It just, at that current moment, there wasn't a whole lot going on.
There's probably not going to be a lot going on, but we don't really have much of a choice in this area.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, Tress. It's no longer the hype train. It's now the man train. Trying to pull
better,
CO4 aboard.
better than like a spaceship-based human caterpillar, sort of.
Really
Not
reaching
sure
with
why
that.
immediately that's where I escalated.
I don't know.
Movie's weird. I understand like the horror gore genre is something people enjoy, but shit like that, I
Oh, you're talking about was it Human Centipede?
Yeah, that's what it was called. What did I say?
Caterpillar?
Yeah, I hope we don't
Like, it'd be really,
Very
really
neutral.
weird for a bit,
Yeah.
but then it just turned into this really beautiful butterfly. What that means, I
man.
don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a metaphor or some crazy, like, hybrid...
Dummy on scan.
Dummy.
So what I should do is, wait, you? What?
Huh?
Did you just say you're the Dominix?
No.
Who's the Walrus? Check. What's the current star date? I think I'm having a seizure. Tommy's on station. Was on station.
He's off scan. I'm jumping. FC, I'm lost! Hold me!
This is one of those danger Will Robinson moments.
Alright, from Igmar. Second, let me get dust. There's been some gate camping going on Honor. Let's see if we can poke at that.
We've been, we're being followed by this, that terrorist magnate, by the way. He's been following us for a while. Machete.
God forbid.
Oh no. But what happens if they Titan Bridge onto us? Then you'll
know.
regret being so casual about this whole scenario. See a Jaguar and a Rifter, any luck on that?
No. Just warp myself.
Daredevil Jag at the small outpost.
Maybe if I bump you through the acceleration gate, you'll fit in.
I'm pretty thin, actually. I can get through. The fun
Not
fact
according to punk tourists.
most people don't know about the Orthrus is it's like a mouse, and that it can squeeze very, very flat.
Well,
and
you
get
just have to
tiny
like kind
spaces.
of you have to go on its side, and it's like you can't see it because it's just like kind of really thin, like you said.
Also, fun fact about the Orthrus is that depending on the species, it burrows for 3 months out of the year.
It's
No, sorry,
fascinating.
I forgot that. That's the mouse. I got them confused. They're very similar, though. That's my point.
Well, I mean that Orthrus in particular does follow that trait though, but instead of burrowing into the ground, it burrows into your hangar. As
Burrows deep within my hang.
you're terrified to fly it.
Like, I just pull out an old, like, album sleeve, and out falls this Orthrus. Like, oh, there it is. I'm looking for this since the late 80s.
Malix, I don't know how to take that. Yeah, but going back to the audio stuff, I would love for there be some plugin or something with OBS where you can split the audio.
You know, I imagine that there probably is.
I've
If
looked
it's
it up.
not- well,
There's no
it's not
plugin for it.
advertised. Somebody has to have made it.
Perhaps, yeah. I think the more and more the copyright issue is going to be a thing, then I think there's going to be more people that are looking to do their local recording, and then you may have that coming up. Because this hack job that I put together is just, it's annoying. It's
Wait,
not,
why do you sound hungover?
when I blew out my voice, it has not really gotten much better, and I think I picked up a bug on the trip home, so I think I might have a
okay.
cold, in addition to my
Yeah.
throat still being bad. Use your imagination. I have it.
Okay.
I mean, I probably have some sort of cocktail. There's about a half dozen people coughing, so...
Yeah. Well, what with you just sitting in anyone's lap these days? You never know what you're going to pick up.
That's actually how
Yeah.
I get to the lavatory in the plane. I just kind of crowd surf over there.
You're going from seat like 12F all the way to the back, not setting a foot on the floor. Yeah, when you're as hard on your body as we were there, and then you get on a giant metal tube full of like very dry air and.
Did
Coffee
you
people,
see those
it's,
tweets from Manifest? Like his I hate this fucking world face. like towards the end of my journey back home, that I think we looked pretty much the same. We could have a mirror and it was like, you know, flashing. It was the same person.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the pictures, but I know the face because I've been wearing it for the past week and a half.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
I'm fearing Vegas because it's going to be even longer for us. Oh my god.
how do you mean? Oh, you mean in terms of days?
Yeah, in terms of time over there, it's going to be
Yeah,
daunting,
yeah.
man. Oh Jesus, like, because it's going to be even worse though. Because at least with FanFest, some guys were actually thinking about doing Eve stuff. Vegas, fuck no. There's going to be absolutely no Eve stuff going on.
Oh, there's another Orthrus in here, by the by.
Really?
Yeah, I bet mine's more expensive, so I'm obsessed. He's over toward Arter.
Okay, which obviously means you're going to win. So let's do this.
Somebody is gonna lose an Orthrus here tonight. Okay, he's toward on scans where it's small. I see a Svipu. Yeah, he's at the small outpost. I can broadcast if you'd like. Here it is.
Okay, we're up there at 30. I'm not going to do all that.
Oh, fuck! I just blind jumped into Arter. Okay,
That's a
there's no
good thing I warped there, and there's a Seeple there, which I can't do shit to.
This Svipu.
This is going to be awkward quick. It's going to be a little bit more of, see you, help me!
I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Hope not. Yeah, there's a crow there, there's an Orthrus there, there's a Sveeple there. I'm hoping that the Sveeple's on the inside. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, let's do this. Sleep roll! I'm going at 70.
And I went at 30. Okay, the Sveeple's the only thing I'm close now, and he's on the outside. It's Tuskers. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look, Machete's Magnate is there. So
He's going for me, he's going for me.
I'm about to land.
He's gonna have tackle on me shortly.
This Fupu?
Yes, yes.
Copy. How are those things falling in terms of AB or MWD? Are they mostly AB?
Mostly AB. This guy's so oversized prop.
Yeah, I can't close that gap. Sorry.
He's tackled on me. He's just get over here.
Again, I'm so glad I know how to open a bottle of champagne.
Is the crow with us?
Yes.
Okay.
We all have the same ticker. You still need help, or should I just...
Yeah, get the fuck over here. I'm not holding up well at all.
Alright, I'm on, man. Got a medium newt coming in as well, which should help.
That'd be healthy, yes.
Overheating on him. Newt is on. I'll overheat my newt as well. Live, Star, live!
Kill it! Kill it! Yes! Freedom!
Just remember that the next time you look at me and you're like, that guy, he's never done anything. Remember that time? One time? Oh yeah, I had a Fed Navy tenement. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. Those things latch on like
I
a
still
tick.
think I should have just let you, I think I should have let you take it. Thinking about it. What I did there is took you out of the bringing solo back mindset. I turned it into a blob fest. I can only apologize. Just think, you almost had a one-man wrecking crew, or one-man crew clip there, and then we fucked it up.
It definitely could have been amazing. That Seeple with its like 99% EM resist. And my buddy in my fleet that's like, no, I think you got this. Seeple, help, Seeple. My one bane. Let's see here.
I think he's a little overly optimistic to think he would have taken the Orthrus. Not because of the bling of the Fed, but like medium cap injector. Or medium newt overheated?
No. What you're forgetting is that the AB, he sig tanks very well. He actually can tank rapid lights quite effectively.
Yeah, but he can't sig tank very well if he's got no cap for his AB.
He's got a NOS
still
on there
has
and a
a
cap
small-
booster, man. It works pretty well.
And
I just had the neutral
but-
Orthros land here.
I also have Crash and RLML.
Neutral
so-
Orthros, get over to Sard.
God damn it, Sard.
He's engaged.
Alright, I'm undocking.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I'm gonna try to pull off.
So you're dead?
Probably. I'm trying to pull away.
My god, it won't let me undock. Jesus Christ.
Warping, maybe? Warp drive active.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm good. It's Mark stock. If you can get over there. I just need to rep up. I didn't have any paste or anything.
Yeah, there's no point in me going in and trying to Orthros 1v1 him, though.
What's that?
Potential for losing is quite high.
He's like the only thing in the system, dude.
Yeah, but if he has any implants in whatsoever, I mean, I'll go. You
Oh,
think I
jeez.
won't go? I'll go. I'll fucking go.
I'd hope you go. Please go.
I'm going. Don't
Okay.
even tell me to go. I'm going. I also have the
I'm not saying a word other than go. He's still there,
Uh,
as well as some of the you heard guys, so maybe they have tackle.
I almost just started a reload in the middle of this warp. That would have gone poorly. He's still here, actually.
I think the only thing going poorly is our communication, but we're trying.
I'm having a great time. I don't know.
you are. It's a one-way street almost. That's not the good time. I'm enjoying myself. Just the communication.
Going for him.
Okay, I'm docking up. Good luck.
No,
Docking
he
off.
warped. He warped.
Okay.
He warped the Tribal Liberation on broadcast.
Okay. I think we're docking at the same station.
I don't know that I agree with. Well, I don't know.
You don't agree about what? Yeah, I've had Finn say he can tank rapid lights and take on dudes like that. I think Finn said
I mean,
he's
I'm
killed
not-
like an
I'm not
Orthros or something like
disagreeing,
that.
but if there is a solo ship that has a shot, like I'm in a pretty good setup for him.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have a web on that thing? Or just the point and scram, yeah?
No, I did run dual point, which would
Okay.
hurt, but
Yeah, I think you'd have a lot of trouble.
I think it'd be close. You think I fit for fucking faction ballistic controls to not kill his football? Sorry. Like, own that guy. No, I wouldn't want to try it, but if he was already kind of under pressure, I still think I could have grabbed him.
Indeed.
I didn't see the fit, by the way. Did you get the mail or did I?
On the sequel?
Hey,
I
it's
did
me.
not. I think
Yeah.
you did. Yeah. I would hope you did.
There it is.
Let's see. How much damage did Sardk do to that ship? I actually did more than you. I don't know how that's
Yeah.
possible.
I got there a little late. I thought you were going to solo him.
Oh man, he had a A-type NOS in there, yeah. Nice. You went the
Yeah, that's
solidify
pretty
route.
brutal for sure.
One of the few times
Especially-
Gale's really good. It's a cruiser.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was just going to say that he was, it's not really a surprise. He was absolutely annihilating you.
Oh yeah, they pump out the deeps.
Hail.
It's actually really rare to see destroyers with double damage bonuses until the D3 destroyers came out. I think the only ship like that was the Eris.
Yeah, it's a tough cookie there. Still think conceptually I like the Confessor better. I don't fly either enough to make a verdict. Alright, are you ready? Have you
Yes.
changed pants?
I'm in outbound right now, heading to the outbound gate. So I'm in Resbro, heading to outer gate.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm head.
Gonna scout the other direction. I'm not overly optimistic about honor.
The past couple of days I went through there. There's been people doing stuff in there. So
Okay. Well,
in gangs. So
gotcha. I'll
thinking
double
we can
back
deal
as
with
soon as I'm trying to keep an eye on Arter because we're about to hit a bit of a narrow stretch in which certain groups may want to sit and wait.
okay. We have 20 local in here. About a half dozen suspects.
Sweet.
Nothing on the high sec gate. Check mid system. No, I have not tried the statistic stuff yet. It's pretty cool. A bunch of battleships on scan. Sin, Thorax, Rattlesnake, Nemesis, Ferox, 2 Dominixes, Armageddon. Nothing at Plexes. I don't see any reinforced timers up.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check to see if they're hitting a Poco. They're not the Poco.
I'm making the 150 AU commitment to come over.
They appear to be hitting a pause. I actually don't think we can really touch them. There's a lot of sentries out.
What type of battleships did you say?
2 Dominixes, Armageddon, Rattlesnake, Sin.
Doing what?
Looks like they're shooting a pause.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go in and kill a gecko out of spite? Or no, I guess they have sentries up.
Yeah, they're shooting an anchored pause.
Maybe antagonize them for a couple minutes just to see if they want to come at us.
Honestly,
I don't
this
think
is
we're gonna
fucking terrifying. I'm
farm
burning into
ourselves.
their fucking drone ball. Oh, this is gonna be painful.
This is where we need a push bomb.
Their bomber just cloaked. There's nothing really for me to shoot here. A push bomb, yes, that'd be perfect. Oh god, they're painting me. Don't do it! Don't do it! I don't want to
We're
die.
too at range and probably end up landing like right the fuck on top of them.
I'm 75 off, people. There's really nothing for us to shoot here now. The Thorax is right on top of the ball. I don't think I'm in control range of these guys. Yeah, I think that's why I'm still alive. Well, how about that? I just wish we had links. Then we could point the Thorax at like 80.
Sorry?
I wish we had links, then we could point this Thorax and kill it.
Where is it?
It's like right on the stick.
54 for me.
Okay, just take care of that control range. Okay, they're warping.
See, so
Point, point,
something
point.
just warped off. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to get points. I'm hoping that no, the crow's not close. I'll try to get points something. I'm not going to be there in time though.
I'm trying.
Yeah, Thorax is off.
Might get the Rattler. fucking hell, you're kidding me.
Point Ferox.
Nice catch. Dude, I just got into 50 of that rattlesnake. I don't know how my point didn't go. I was spamming the fuck out of it.
Well, if there's one thing
I
for
was
us to
in-
easily kill, it's a Ferox. I'm quite happy about that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna start killing drones as soon as he's down.
Okay.
I gotta scram on him just in case. Alright, they just docked.
Okay.
I do. I still feel bad about that. I agree. That was the one that was easiest to kill, but see Celestis Cinnable. Was that here before?
Nothing on close. I didn't see any of those guys before, no. Nope.
Vanya is friendly.
Yeah, yeah. Symbol stuff on scan towards star area, 9 degrees, 30 degrees. Oh, they're scanning towards stations. Looks like the same stations those guys docked at. Here we go.
Celestis? Yeah.
Celestis Prim, Celestis Prim. Can you get point?
Going for it. Had to clear lock targets.
He's off.
Oh my fuck. He warped, yeah.
Okay, let's just stay kind of close to where he came in. That's probably the 0. Nothing else on close.
If I would have overheated point, I could have snagged him. I just didn't expect him to warp in alone.
Sure. Symbols off scan. Dominic stocked up. I think we're gonna get all the got out of these guys right now.
Wait, say that last part again?
I think we've gotten all we can get out of these guys at this point.
Yeah, but again, down the pipe is not going to be too exciting. I'm cool for another 3 or 4 minutes of hanging out here. That 150 warp takes as long as waiting for the fight.
That's a lot of dymos.
I think they would have left the Rattler, honestly. Feel super guilty about that.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Forgive me, Father. It has been,
Actually,
Like
speaking
many
of,
days since
I'm at a 800 side. Let's piece.
I almost brought some with me when I loaded up this Orthrus. I loaded my ASP and my cargo hold with maybe 800s. Didn't notice.
There's some in Resborough. I'll pick up some there.
Alright, I'll chill here, and then once we're ready to go, rejoin me.
Okay. Frog skill, not sure. There's a baby.
Our Magni buddy is here, by the way.
Okay. Starting to
It's a
feel
weird
my
match.
throat a bit, so I'm gonna only talk when I need to talk, okay?
Just the way I like it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the Celestis is back on 360. I'll just narrate to you. I'll read through the silence and see what you want me to do.
Well, if your name was Big D, you just know innately.
He's,
You know when we had that
I mean-
that pile of Big D and So myself, our
Yeah.
legs entwined, and you couldn't really figure out whose is who. You try to
Yeah.
follow the genes, and you just get lost.
Material on scan. Material off scan.
It was a solid minute of him fondling my inner thigh, and it was I've never been touched that way by another man, and he was looking directly in my eye the entire time. I'm intrigued. We need
The
to,
way he does it.
yeah. Next time, man. Next time. Next time is. I'm kind of worried if I'm both excited and scared if he's going to be in the same house as I.
That's how love works, Sard. Do you have any idea which station it was that they were coming to and from?
No.
Yeah, I tend to agree now. They will not be going anywhere. Or doing anything, rather. I saw the Material come out, and the Celestis come out, and I was like, oh, but meh. Oh, man, that fucking rattlesnake. I wanted that so bad. Svipu on scan.
Okay. Let's start moving, man. Destination of fleet.
Okay.
Hey, Xandros, how's it going, man? C4 Aderon, that's Sir Squeebles. He's a commentator in the Worlds Collide. Hey, 30 meters cubed, that's a lot of exotic dancers.
Actually, I've got to take a quick pee break, and then I'll catch up to you.
Okay.
I pee exceedingly quickly, though, so it won't take long. Like 60 seconds on the outside.
I'm sure
Probably-
Luke's right there with a
probably
mop to clean
closer-
up, so I understand.
Probably closer to like 45, realistically. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep open mic. I'll just shout from the bathroom.
Trying to remember the guy in who's the guy in Uhurt that has the wireless mic and he streams occasionally. I think his name starts with an X. If I remember correctly. I want to say Zandros. No, it's not none of those. The guy's a character though. He lives in Alaska. So why did I not repair my ship? I didn't think to, and I'm not too worried about this heat damage and the 5% damage or whatever my armor. No big deal. Dietrich. What he has like a non. I think his name in Twitch is something weird. Not Dietrich though. Yeah, his Twitch name is different. That's what I was thinking of. Dietrich. Yeah, he has a wireless headset, and like he'll go walk off to mix a
Alright, I'm
drink or
back.
something.
How was it? What was my time?
I wasn't keeping track, but it was quick.
Okay. Yeah, I think wasn't my best time, but
Yeah, you need
Alright,
to pull Dietrich and get the wireless headset and just talk while you roam around your house.
yeah. They're like, yeah, I'm in the kitchen right now. Like, what? Why are you in the kitchen? They started this whole club of people with wireless
Yes, I can
headsets. So
help you.
on movie nights, they can get up and like talk to people while they're making a snack and whatnot.
That's awesome.
There's actually two people here
in
in
art.
Honor.
An honor? Okay, I'm in Ardor.
Okay. Well, let's do what you want to do, Sard.
I thought you were gonna say let's pull a Sard. I'm just gonna fight him. Wish me luck.
No, that's a Zhao. Although, in order for it to be a Zhao, I actually have to be with you and start the solo fight. That's the Zhao.
No, the Zhao is I'm 2 jumps out. I gotta fight. You're now catching up. You're 1 jump out. Okay, I died. I killed a couple. I'm reshipping. Okay, I have some sequels over here as well as a pilgrim. Just keep up on scan.
I just like saying that shit.
It is a fun one.
Did the other two T3 Desi's have weird names? They weren't weird, were they?
The Gallente one I believe is the Hecate, and the Caldari one I don't
That's
remember.
right. I remember the Hecate because it sounds like a reminds me of Hecate. Or no, wait, it reminds me of Tecate, which is the cheap version of Mexican Budweiser.
Oh yeah, that stuff's awful.
It's really bad, but I will say
It's a metallic taste to it.
Yeah, it is very tinny. Yes, but if you drink it, if you like
The Caldari one's the
lime all
jacked
over the
up.
top of the can, and then you dip the rim in like the world's tiniest amount of margarita salt, it makes it so much more tolerable. Anthony Bourdain talking that.
I can imagine you in like a beer laboratory just trying to figure this shit out. It's like, how do I make this where I don't want to gouge my own eyes out with a bottle? Margarita salt.
Yeah, with the bottle, what? I'm talking
Yeah.
about the cans, man. Bottles are for classy people.
That's
Take
true.
the time or the recycling bin space for all those bottles. Not me.
Okay,
I tell
there's
you.
a Destroyer gang over here.
Oh, I'm fucking 800 AU off of this gate now in Resbroco. So I'll be there in about 3 days.
Okay.
Why did we not hyperspatial rig?
I
Why?
don't know. No idea.
I really feel bad.
They
for
are
this
jumping
shitty
from
game.
Ferristorn into Ardar. There's two outlaws in there. I'm gonna try to
I am
tackle one
just
of them.
now. I'm jumping into Hidos.
Copy. Ah, they're warped. Probably towards your way. Hedo's Gate, yep. I'm heading that way.
I'm now in Hidos on the Ardor Gate.
Okay, they're jumping into you. Should be at least 1 to 2 outlaws.
That's a Dragoon, but I'm totally going for it.
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
go,
the
go,
scan
go.
res.
Good luck.
I missed both of them.
See
Not
where they're
even
going
close,
towards.
booby. You wanna follow him?
Yeah, why not? We have scepters with us, so
It's true. Scepter pilots, go do something about this whole situation.
we should be able to drop them pretty much in seconds. Just need to get the lock.
Do you have a link for Eve Appraisal?
No?
Alright,
Sorry.
good talk. Oh, I mean, they're still in here.
They're
so
whooping it
clearly
off?
they're- Oh,
I didn't see where.
probably back toward us, you think?
Looks like mid-system. Looks the crow just warped off towards mid-system.
That crow is ours, I believe.
Assuming he's following, so I'm going to
They
mid-system.
went to the small, he said. I think they went to the small outpost.
Okay, I went to the star. I'll bounce over to the small.
Yeah, we can just go. Okay. I'm pretty comfortable fighting that entire fleet
Yes.
without a whole lot of tact.
Yeah, let's do it. They're at the small.
Small
confirm.
outpost. I'm broadcasting. That's the same one, yeah.
Yep. There's only one here.
Okay, going at 70.
Go in and tackle range if you can.
Their tackle range or my tackle range?
Yours.
Oh, they're all here. I'm jammed. I'm down.
Copy.
Magnet's following us.
He's gonna land.
I
He's
just
gonna be like
wonder-
mashing that sign up button. It's not gonna work.
I need to start inviting this guy to a fleet if he'll just silently, blindly follow us wherever. No questions asked. This guy, he's my kind of guy. Landing, not here. Inside, I suppose. There's their Magni buddy.
Yep. Friend?
Worth. I totally shouldn't have done that, but that's okay.
Yeah, something tells me these guys aren't really looking for the fight. I'm just gonna warp to Ardar. And then the classy from the chat. Boom, bitch!
So, Zhao was watching, I'm guessing.
This is a Z name though, pretty close.
Ah, I tried. Oh, they have a Svipush.
Oh, my fucking voice. My throat. Oh, my throat. Alina, this feels better. Oh, how much Replex? Yeah. They've been getting back up. Neutral Ishtar on the Hatazoku Gate in Ardar. Member of DT.
Shocker.
Yep. He just jumped into you. Heading to first run.
To Hatazuko.
Yeah. I'm heading to first run.
I'm gonna tackle this Ishtar, I guess.
He's neutral.
Not for long. Well, yeah, I mean, he'll still be neutral.
He's still
Don't
beating
trust
us.
me.
Yep. You going for it?
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not gonna fight him though. I'm just gonna volley his drones.
Give me something to shoot.
Oh, he cloaked. Everyone
did
be
he?
aware.
Oh no. He's part
Wow,
of
he
the...
fucked up that decloak warp trick real hard.
Did he? How long was he decloaked after he decloaked? Couple seconds? Yeah, it's like that guy from last night talking about the salt. What was that guy's deal? My god. It's like, do you like salt? Oh, salt's the best. Professor
catching up to
Cinnaball, Hound Worm on scan in here.
Sweet.
Symbols at the medium.
It's probably the same symbol as earlier, the one that killed me.
Was it? Was he in Rifferlings?
Oh, no, I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Battler, B-A-T-T-L-U-R, is the symbol that killed me earlier.
I have a BALOU in here.
No, that's alright. You want me to come into first, or you just kind of hang out?
Yeah, get in here, get over the medium. I already warped to the medium. If this guy's Brawlfit,
okay.
then I'm gonna have problems.
No, at least you got a plate, right?
Pretty much.
Always look on the bright side of life. I'm in warp.
Okay.
14 AU.
I'll be activating gate in a moment.
Oh, he's actually inside.
Yes, he's inside.
Herp drip.
That's all good. Seo's in a Orthrus, a very blinged out Orthrus. He's close.
Sorry.
He's close. Point on.
I'm outside.
Get in.
Activating the gates. I feel like you're always yelling at me. Oh, that vocal spike though. Landing. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh, you're fine. Here we go. One man crew. It's all you, buddy.
How about the stuff coming on the inside? On the outside? Oh, it's friendly.
Oh, a bunch of caracals and shit.
Nothing close.
Alright. Yeah, it's on 360. I'm on the dude here.
Sweet. Oh, now it's close. Bunch of sides. Drop this guy quick. Pull off. I'm burning down. Which way are you going?
Toward P7. Like, behind the beacon. Here, I'll move
I'm heading
down.
your way. There's a station you can line to.
Yeah, just compromise, Sarge. Look. We can both have our way.
Okay, so they had 3 sides with them? 4 sides with them?
And a rook?
Yeah, let's fuck off.
And a vigilant? Who the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I'm fucking off.
Oh no, I'm staying for tackle, baby. Curse. This is a weird fucking fleet that they've got going.
Yeah, it's almost 1-to-1 DPS to sides. Pretty disgusting.
Ishtar's, Moa's, sides. Ferris, something. Oh, so this is just like a general faction warfare dealio.
Yeah. Nothing bling on the symbol.
Yeah, Caracals, the sides are AB. Yeah, all the sides are AB. Going back in for this rook.
Okay. You're alone, by the way. Welcome back to the game, Xandros. CEO, you're being quiet. You worry me when you're quiet.
Well, you know, just seeing the sights.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back in on this rook.
Is he actually pulling off from the sides?
No, not really, but
Okay.
as long as ooh, shit. Yeah, this is abort. Danger, Will Robinson. One of these Ishtars is just serving it to me proper here.
Alright, I'm heading up on gate.
Alright, I'll catch up. Oh yeah, I'm getting nice and sleepy now. Sorry, you, where are we? Firestorm, you just go straight to Ezra?
Mm-hmm.
hanging out with you always lowers my sex status. I don't like that about you.
Yeah. I tend to be a lot more aggressive when I got a buddy with me.
I tend to just like if it won't shoot me first, they just let it live. Because
No. No. It just so happens that people tend to shoot me first, so I don't tend to lose as much sec when I'm alone.
yeah, that is true.
So I'll be in like a large ship, they'll be in a
just,
small ship, and that's just how it goes. Okay, I'm jumping into Suicide. Alright, man. Where are you gonna... You're gonna head back to Amar, right?
Yeah, that's my plan.
Okay, I'll see you over to Hula.
You what now?
I'll see you over to Hula. I'll head that way until you get to Hula.
Oh, shall we stroll through the promenade? I feel like I'm being courted. I try to. It's the old southern accent. I didn't play.
Pretty classic Cinnable fit. Not a fan of it, but kind of weird rigging. Not too weird rigging. No nude, which is really weird for an AC fit. It's been a really long time since I've flown this ship. It feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same is true for this. It's not something I intend to fly very often, but this was a good run of it. Even though I just showed up and hoard up to what you were doing for the most part, and then those one guys kamikazed me, and those. Still, I'll take it. That one moment where I jumped in and almost got killed by that little DT gang because of inattention was quite funny, actually.
That's how I lost my last two MWD Kaidi frigates, is that just being dumb, like on an acceleration gate and not either activating or pulling off. Just letting myself get scrambled. Did you ever...
So what do you think about... Oh, go ahead.
The same sort of idea there. Did you ever try out those like 2-web Enyo or Comet fits that Zal like to fly with a full gank?
Oh, like the Manyo that's not an Enyo, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. It's not really my thing.
Oh, okay. There's a guy that let me in on a beam fit slicer that does like the same thing. Puts out nearly 300 DPS. It's a lot of fun.
Now that I have tried, actually.
Oh, you have?
Something that... Beam Slicer? Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I don't know how he flies it, but I can't imagine that mine was too different. I love beams, man. Anything you can put beams on, I'll do it.
Oh, it's Afterburner with web.
Afterburning, like a 1MN Afterburner?
Yes.
So you just, you get right on top of him and load Gleam and just unleash all hell?
Yes. And like
people
like they tackle you, they don't expect you to be brawl, so like, yeah, I got him, and then they're like dead in seconds because 300 DPS.
That actually sounds really fun.
It is. It's like that's the greatest part about it, is like no one expects it. I love it.
So what do you think about now that we've done all our hot pizza and cold pizza, my face in high res? If I add a cam,
I think you'd be fine. I don't know why you've done it before now.
Because I still don't get the appeal. I don't know why I said that onto TeamSpeak. I didn't realize I was pushing my push to talk. I was talking to my stream, but sure. It's a group discussion. I don't want to like scare school children and whatnot.
I mean, it's a big part about streams. I think a lot of people get a lot more connected when they're actually able to see the streamer's elation or remorse or utter terror about different things going on. So, and you do that quite well, mind you. You're very photogenic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my face likes to move in accordance with whatever I'm doing at that given time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Well, anyways, dude, I'm going to break off from here, but it's been an immense pleasure, and, well, it's been a pleasure. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to overuse the word immense. And I will talk to you in the near future. Definitely want to get some more info on your stream setup.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'll try to get on your Jabber, still trying to peg bio on that. But good flying with you, man.
Yeah. Sounds good, dude. See ya.
Disconnected.
So I'm actually going to head back to the Dix, actually. I was thinking about logging off here, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just head right back over to core mode. That was a lot of fun. How does one go about lowering snoring levels without killing the person? You don't. You don't lower the person's snoring. Not now it's like drunken snoring. There's a lot of different things. There's different options for people that lower their snoring. There's like different mouth guards and stuff people can take, but drunks aren't going to do that. Yeah, my old man uses a ventilator, I think. Oh, is Finn streaming right now, OMG? Is he streaming? Is he even online? No, he's not. Is he? No, he's not online. But I feel like I've been lied to. Much harder to fap to the stream without a cam. Oh dear. Well, Stulip, I've been playing this game for over 10 times the amount that you've been playing this game, so I wouldn't feel bad about it. Hell, it's more than 20 times the amount of time you've been playing it, so I wouldn't feel bad about it at all. If anything, what I'd say is I've recently run into a dude named Kuop that he's shown me a fit that I've never even thought about, that slicer we're just talking about, the beam slicer. And he's given me a huge run for my money. He's played this game for all 4 months. And I've been playing this game for nearly a decade. There may be a skill point divide between players, but the skill divide between players, you can have a player that's been playing this game from the start, and they'll still be awful at this game. So, just learn to be good at whatever you do. Learn to be the best at whatever you do. Skill points, they'll either come to you, or if you're really good, you can just buy them. It's not that big of a deal. I think people make out skill points to be a lot more important than they really are. Oh, he was in chat. Oh, I see. Yeah, once I was in Fleet with CO with chat, participation on my part went. So my voice just shot. I'm definitely going to be gargling some salt or something. Didn't intend to talk as much today. Save the drones! I've been drinking tea with honey and lemon for the past couple of days, messages. I just don't want to be taking any caffeine right now. How do you normally do that, though? Just take a little bit of honey and Eat it. Hey, Lasers, how's it going, man? Military strategy. That's a favorite of mine. Let's put that on the main screen. Honey and lemon squeezy. How's it going, Buju? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future of my past broadcasts and stuff. It's not gonna. Hey, Finn, it's not gonna be on Twitch, which sucks, but YouTube's a good place. You can actually do playlists and stuff. It's not a bad alternative. Oh, it's not Haley's. Oh, that doesn't make you bad, Finn. Well, Finn, that only describes like every other MMO on the market. Okay. Alright, let's get a show of hands for the people that are watching the stream right now. Put an X in the chat if you've flown an Oma Navy issue. A Nano Oma Navy issue in the past. So let's put a X in the chat if you've ever done that. Okay, a whole bunch of you. I don't know how closely this dozen or so people, maybe 24 people that have flown the ONI, how close you've been watching, but what I'm curious about, now that you've seen a plated ONI, would you be willing to try it now that you've seen it? For the nano stuff. Would you be willing to try it over the no plate? I'm kind of curious what people think about the setup that I have. Because I think the moment Kavorix came out with that no plate MAR Nomen, people were crazy about it, and you just saw it like a million Oma Navy issue lost mails all over Eve Kill and all over Z Kill, whatever was the kill word at the time, and I tried out that style of fit on a regular Omen, and I was like, fuck this, man. This thing doesn't have any HP. You're just gonna get, like, volleyed by stuff. I think the plate's the way to go. I think the only time I'd go without a plate is if I was doing, like, super serious PvP with, you know, Verge of Collapse or some shit. And I just utterly need the speed. That's the only time I can think about it. Yeah, Ash, let me... This is the one I'm using right now. Most people that fly the ship have like triple heatsink and a nano or something like that. Okay. I think I'm really happy to read that a lot of people have been doing this themselves, flopping over to the plate. You can run without a plate on Og Navy? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, BMAP, how's it going? Hey, Vice, how's it going, man? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Vice. Like, if you're doing, like, the full anti-tackle, but like, that plate gives you just a little bit more survivability, so if you have, like, I don't know, a tornado land on grid and take a pot shot at you, you're just not going to explode. I mean, the plate helped me survive, but I was also, one, alone, so we're not going to chew through tackle super fast, and two, it slowed me down and it helped enable those frigates to catch up with me. Now, 800 plates don't add that much more mass to your ship. They don't slow you down by that much, but they do slow you down a little bit. I think for like if you're doing nullsec stuff or just doing small gang stuff, if we had a larger gang, I may think about, in that instance, I feel like dropping the plate may be a good idea. I was just wondering where people were landing on that, though. Skirmlings and speed makes them nearly uncatchable. Yeah, so people with the no plate Omen Navy issue usually got skirmlings. Yeah. Yeah. What are the plate changes? Not so recently, there was changes made to 800 plates to make them more viable in PvP. They reduced the mass penalty on them, so I think they may have also buffed the HP that you get out of them. But the with 800 plates now, it doesn't add too much mass to you. It doesn't reduce your speed by much or add much more of a agility to your ship or reduce your agility. Yeah, Rengar. I don't know. If I was in like a small gang where there's not a lot of anti-tackle in my gang, like if I was in like a 2-3 man gang, I feel like an 800 plate would be the way to go. If I was in like a 5-man plus gang and I'm one of the primary anti-tackle ships and we're all super nano, I feel like the no plate would be the way to go. Yeah, I'm right there with you, I think. I tend to be in fleets where you need speed not to die. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a different setting where I'm at right now. But I gotta say, like, the no plate terrifies me. Like, let's say there's an Ishtar grid, and they get some bouncers on you. It's only a couple volleys and you're dead. You don't have a sig radius bonus like on a Zealot or other hack. It's fucking terrifying. This is a pretty old style fit, lasers. The ONI is a pretty popular ship. Yeah, but speaking of which, I need to get with the Virgiclaps guys, the Thera boys, I guess they call themselves. They're based out of Thera and doing a lot of that nullsec stuff. I had a few offers to join their fleets when I was over in FanFest. I would like to take them up. I think it'd be a lot of fun and very different to what I'm used to doing. Kind of similar to a couple of years back flying with the Hatchery guys when they were doing stuff over around EC. Shooting at, I think, CFC at the time. That was a lot of fun. Cool. Alright guys, well, that's going to be it for the night. The microgame health channel thing, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's going to be it for the night. I hope you enjoyed. The small gang stuff towards the end is more what I'm shooting for these days. Kind of just having to be spur of the moment, though. I've been doing a lot of frigate stuff, kind of getting into that. I've been really... My Eve battery's been heavily recharged. Like, they're overcharged right now. They're past their normal capacity from FanFest. So I really just want to get back into the game and start talking more about kind of like the educational stuff that started with streaming. Kind of describing what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. It's talking about fits, talking about tactics, that sort of thing. So we're going to be getting more into that kind of stuff into the future. So if you enjoy the content, hit that follow button, follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter. Twitter's probably the best way to get more information about the stream when I'm going to be going live, that sort of thing. But other than that, guys, my voice is about to break, so fly reckless, and I will see you guys soon in the future. Yeah, I'll link the fit in Fragbox.